you ever been in that spot, though, where you have a bunch of missed calls from somebody and you assume somebody died, there's some kind of medical emergency happening? That's what happened to one guy while he was at work, and he decided to record this video.
I'm at work and my mom called me 4 times back to back. I got nervous. Obviously, someone died. So I pick up the phone and she is screaming. I'm talking about screaming bloody murder. I immediately thought, yes, someone has died. Tears start coming to my eyes and I'm like, Mom, just stop screaming and explain to me what happened. She's like, I've been sprayed by a skunk. What am I supposed to do, Mom? I'm at work. You got sprayed by a skunk. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be funky all day. She's like, what do? I said, I don't know. I heard that you're supposed to bathe in tomato sauce or something. Yeah. She's like, do I look like spaghetti? I don't know, Mom. You stink. Okay? Try anything. I don't know what to tell you. I'm at work. Goodbye.
Yeah, what was he going to do about his mom getting sprayed with a skunk?
Oh, my gosh.
601-995-1017. Have you ever called or have you ever been called a bunch of times and you're thinking the absolute worst? Like that guy thought he lost a family member.
I'm the mom in
Are
this
you
story.
really?
Yeah, it's me. I'm the problem. This takes me back to I was in college and there was a giant spider on the wall of my dorm. So I called maintenance and I was like, can you please come kill the spider? And they were like, well, we're having to do inspections today, so we'll send someone when we can. And I'm freaking out. I do not have the
gumption.
Yes, thank you. I was going to use another word, and but I did not have it to be able to kill the spider, so I ended up calling my best friend, and he wasn't answering, so I was calling and calling and calling, and same thing. He's like, did somebody die?
Yeah.
Are you on fire? And I'm like, can you please come kill this spider?
So whenever I don't know, I had moved away from my hometown, but I was going to go home for Thanksgiving weekend, and my grandparents had came for Thanksgiving as well. So I'm at work day before Thanksgiving, and I miss a bunch of calls from my home. Now, I know that my grandparents are there, I'm thinking, what could it possibly be? I finally pick up the phone. It's my grandmother on the phone using my parents' home phone, and I'm like, what is going on? My grandma asked me how to turn the oven off. How do you turn off the oven? This new
Grandma.
fancy oven that your parents have. I can't figure out how to turn it off.
No, Grandma.
Cancel, Grandma. Hit the cancel button. The X. Have you ever been in a situation like that? You get a bunch of calls in a row from somebody and you assume the absolute worst. Turns out not an emergency at all. Katie texted us, I once had a medical supply company for my kids call me back to back to back 3 times while I was at a doctor's appointment. I actually asked the doctor if they could excuse me for just a second because it was a local number I didn't recognize. And obviously somebody in my family was having an emergency.
Yeah.
I answer, and they want to know if we want our regularly scheduled order of medical supplies. I was not kind to that person.
Oh, no.
That is hilarious. But Jesse, I understand you have a story, too, about getting a bunch of calls, right?
No, it was the other way around. I was the caller.
Okay, like Allison, what were you calling about? How many times did you call somebody first?
Probably 5, 6.
And what was
Somewhere around
the
there.
emergency?
Kroger had the Keebler soft batch cookies on sale. Buy 5, get 5 or something like that. Look, that's my addiction. But the story gets way better. So I told my wife, she makes the list out aisle to aisle. So I'm going aisle to aisle, and I get to the cookies. I'm like, oh, my gosh, 5 for 5. And I called her like 6 times. I'm like, can I get these cookies? And she's like, yeah. She's like, you call me that many times for this? I'm like, well, they're never here and they're on sale. But it gets better because I bought the cookies and left and got home. And she was like, where's the rest of the groceries? I'm like, oh, well, when I got so excited when I got to cookie aisle, I forgot about the rest of the list. I went in the car and started eating cookies.
Thank you for the call, Jesse. Appreciate you. Didn't get anything else on the list. That is great.
I mean, do you need anything else though once you have the cookies?
I guess not. 601-995-1017 is our phone number. If you have a story of thinking there was an emergency situation happening, turns out no emergency at all.
I love these. They make me feel better about myself because I am that person. I will make a mountain out of a molehill every single time.
Adam and Allison in the morning.